Hi guys, I'm so sorry again that it's taken so long for me to do another video, but this video I'm just going to generally talk about what I've been up to the last 6 months. It's gone so fast. I've only got 2 weeks left because I'm only in Monday, Tuesday, so today's Tuesday, so I've done all my stuff for this week. So next week is my penultimate week, so I'm really excited about that, but it's also really scary that it's going so fast. I can't believe it. And I have loads and loads and loads to do before I start placement in February. And so I'm just going to take you through some of the stuff that I've been doing, some of the stuff that I have to do before placement. As I said, I've been really busy with assignments. I've got two main things that I'm doing at the moment. One's a research critique, so I've got a research article on insulin pump therapy for type 1 diabetes in children, and I'm critiquing that piece of research. At the moment I've been doing okay with it, so I've done the introduction things. I'm quite nervous about it, but kind of quietly confident as well. Also in the next few weeks I should be getting my results from the presentation that I did. As soon as I get the results and it's all final, I might do a video on that presentation and then present it to you. If you want that, then comment below that you want to see the presentation I did. It was a public health issue I did about child poverty. So if you want me to present that to you as I did in the university, comment below. I also, in the next few weeks I should also be finding out where my placements are, so that's really exciting. So I'll do a video on that when I find out. I won't be able to tell you obviously what hospital they're in, but I'll be able to tell you what departments. I know I'm definitely getting a community placement this year, and I'll get 2 others, and I'm hoping I'll get special care and another one. So I know through the next 2 years I have to get special care baby unit, and I have to get A&E, so it'll be one of those this year. It might be both of those this year, and then another one next year. So next year's my elective and another placement. But yeah, I should find out that in about 2 or 3 weeks, around the same time I get my results. As well as my research critique, I have an exam on the 16th of January. This is a scenario-based exam. I have 4 scenarios, of which I pick 2. So the scenarios, you've got one about head injury, one about asthma, one about diabetes, and one about diarrhea and vomiting with a child that has dehydration. And you're asked questions on that. We know what the scenarios are, we don't know what the questions are. And as I said, you have to pick 2 of those. So I'm in a bit of dilemma whether I was going to revise all 4 of them until I found out what the questions were on the day, and then I picked 2. But they've pretty much told us what we have to revise around, so I'm quite tempted at the moment to pick 2 and to go really in detail into those 2 subjects, and then when the exam comes up, hopefully I'll just be prepared. I'm pretty confident enough to do that. So I'm thinking I definitely want to do asthma, because I find the pathophysiology of that quite interesting. I was going to say easy. It's kind of easy in what's going on in the lungs, but we also need to know about what cells are causing that to happen and what reactions are happening in the body. But because I know quite a lot about respiratory system already, I really want to do that one. And I might also do diabetes and diabetes ketone acidosis, because I find that quite interesting as well. I think the one I definitely won't do is diarrhea and vomiting with dehydration. I might do head injury also, because neuro-obs are quite interesting, but we'll see. And so the things that I have to know for the exam on these illnesses is the pathophysiology, how you would assess the child, how the nurse would care for that child, how you would educate the child and family. So for example, in the asthma case, they've come into hospital, I think it's their 3rd admission or 4th admission in 2 months, so it's educating them on the best use of their pumps and medicines and things like that. and we have to talk about interprofessional practice. We also have to reference in the exam, and this is why also it's a good idea for me to do 2, I think, because I'll be able to remember a lot more references, because you can't take the references in. So that's pretty much what's going on. I have 2 weeks left, then it's pretty much a 2-week Christmas holiday, and then I get 2 weeks study leave. I think that, yeah, 2 weeks Christmas holiday, 2 weeks study leave, so I'll have 4 weeks before my exam. When I finish on the 18th, my exam is on the 16th, so I'll have that 4 weeks to revise. So I'm hoping to get my critique done before Christmas. That's due on the 8th of January, and then over Christmas just revise lots. And then when that exam's done, I have that exam's the 16th of January, and I have from then until when I start placement on the 17th of February, and that would be really nice. I'm really looking forward to that, because that would be 4 weeks actually off, proper holiday. I won't have any assignments to do. It's placement prep. Whether that's holiday or not, it's a lot less to do than I have to do now. So sorry I haven't been making videos, but I've been pretty busy, and I'll try and keep on top of it. So I just wanted to quickly say something about what I planned in my future was, I wanted to go into paediatric palliative care. I'm interested in doing something to do with palliative care for my dissertation, but I'm starting to kind of change my mind on doing that, and I've become really, really interested in health education, and I would really, really like to have a job where I go into schools and educate teenagers, like secondary schools, on issues such as teen pregnancy, sex and STIs, mental health illnesses, especially things like depression, self-harm, eating disorders. Very much I'd be interested in going in and talking to schools and teenagers about that, and about acceptance and just all the issues that come with adolescence, basically, and just educating them. I've always really enjoyed teaching. The issue with that is that I might have to do a master's, which I'm not sure about yet. The master's, if I did it part-time, would be 2 days a week for 2 years. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you informed anyway, and it'll be exciting, I suppose, in the next few years to see what I end up doing, and how this blog changes, and how I change, and how my career changes, and my life changes in the next couple of years. So sorry that this has been a bit of a long video, but I hope you found it interesting, and if you have any questions, please comment below, and I'll try and get the videos that I promised to do soon up and running. So I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.